Hi there, and welcome back to another lesson with Faraz, the GCSE Maths mentor. It's Mr. Faraz Hassan here, your experienced GCSE Maths tutor trusted by students worldwide. Today, we are tackling one of the most important algebra skills you will ever master, simultaneous equations, starting from the very basics right through to advanced, exam style, and past paper questions. But it's not just simultaneous equations. We will also cover solving quadratic equations, factorizing by grouping, tackling linear quadratic systems, and analyzing how a quadratic curve meets a straight line. I'll start with a quick walkthrough of the questions so you know exactly what's ahead, and trust me, you will want to stay for the whole thing. Want the PDF worksheet and full work solutions? Just message me on my WhatsApp number in the description. We will go through substitution, elimination, non-linear systems, and those tricky word problems that always pop up in exams. So if you are only here for the exam style questions, you can jump straight to question number 14. Don't let the video length scare you. This is over 2 hours of pure algebra training, a real masterpiece that will strengthen your skills not just for this topic but for many others too. From there we will work right through to question 32, making sure you never drop marks on this topic again. This is exam revision done properly, clear explanations, step-by-step solutions, visual demonstrations, and plenty of practice to boost your confidence. So grab your pen and open your notebook. Let's master not just simultaneous equations but the whole algebra game together. If you find this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share it with friends who want to ace their exams. Here's what's coming up, and trust me, you will want to stick around. We will start with quick warm-ups and a fun burger and drink puzzle, then jump into elimination questions that get even trickier with every step. Next, substitution, from nice and easy to the ones that look impossible until you spot the trick. And from question 17 onwards, it's exam mode. Past paper style with fractions, decimals, graphs, and even geometry problems involving shapes, circle, and curves. And we will wrap up with predicted exam questions, the kind that can win you those last few marks. By the end, you will be ready for any simultaneous equation your exam can throw at you. Let's get started. Alright, we'll warm up with a quick prior knowledge check. Here's the warm up. We are given the equation 4x plus 5y equals 20. First find x when y equals 3. So how you can do that? You just have to substitute the value of y given as 3. 4x plus 5 into 3 equals 20. It will give you 4x plus 15 equals 20. Therefore, 4x equals 20 minus 15. Then 4x equals to 20 minus 15, 5. Dividing on 4 both sides, it will give you x equals to 5 over 4. Alright, next find y when x equals to 4. So we have to use the same equation, and now x value is given, so substitute x there. 4 times 4 plus 5y equals 20, and then it would become 16 plus 5y equals 20, and therefore 5y equals, subtracting 16 on both sides, it will give you 20 minus 16 there, and 5y equals 4 there. Therefore, y equals to 4 over 5. Quick and easy. Now we are warmed up. Let's make things more interesting. 4 burgers and a drink cost 14 pounds. 2 burgers and a drink cost 8 pounds. How much does a burger cost? How much does a drink cost? Alright, to solve this puzzle, as we know already that 2 burgers and a drink cost how much? 8 pounds. So we can use the same information that 2 burgers and a drink cost here, it is also 8 pounds. As we know, the total price for the first combination is 14 pounds there. Therefore, the complete is 14. The complete combination is of 14. 14 minus 8. That would give you the price of 2 burgers. 14 pounds minus 8. And that is equals to 6 pounds. So therefore, if 2 burgers cost 6 pounds, the 1 burger cost must be 3 pounds. And it's quite clear that if you have 3 pounds there, 3, it indicates that the drink cost must be of 2 pounds, because 3, 3, 6 and 2 is 8. 8 pounds. And you can check there as well. This one as 3, 3, 6, 9, 12 and 2. That must be 14. 3 pounds, 3 pounds, 3 pounds, 3 pounds and 2 pounds. Alright, we are now going to link this puzzle with the simultaneous equations in this way. 4x, x means burger and y means drink. Alright, so 4x and burger cost how much? 14 pound. It is there, 4x plus y equal 14. And 2 burgers and drink cost 8 pounds. So it is there, 2 burger and a drink cost 8 pounds. How to solve this question by using elimination method? What we can do here, we can eliminate this y from first and second equation. If you eliminate the y, you will have it like this. So what we have to do here, let's write down the equations. 4x plus y equals 14 and 2x plus y equals 8. And by means of subtraction, because that is the way we can eliminate the y, variable y. So if you subtract it, how you can subtract it? You have to make this positive y into negative y, and this positive 2x becomes negative 2x, and this positive 8 becomes negative 8. Now plus y minus y, this is not plus there, it's negative y. So plus y minus y cancel with each other. 4x minus 2x would be 2x. And 14 minus 8, that is 6 there. Now dividing 2 on both sides, it will give you 6 over 2, which means 3. And that is the cost of a burger. To find the value of y, we can use any equation. Like this one is equation 1 and that is equation 2. So you can use any equation to calculate the value of y. So let's choose equation 2, 2x plus y equal 8. So therefore y equals to 8 minus 2x. Subtracting 2x on both sides, it will give you this thing. And then you have y equals to 8 minus 2 times 3, which means y equals to 8 minus 6. And therefore we have y equals to 2. And that's the price of a drink. Alright, let's move to the next question. Question number 2. Again, we have to do the elimination here. As the variables x is same in both equation, like the coefficient of x is 1 there in the first equation, and in the second equation it is also 1. So in both equation you have the same coefficients. It means we can easily do the elimination without making the coefficient same, because it is already same in both of the equations. The coefficient of x is same in both of the equations. Now how you can do that? You can eliminate it by means of subtraction. That is the way we can eliminate it. So if you want to eliminate it by means of subtraction, you have to change the sign of the second equation. So how you can change the sign of the second equation? If it is plus, it will become minus. It's plus, it will become minus. It is plus, it will become minus. Now think in this way, it is 1x minus 1x cancel with each other. Plus 4y minus 3y. Now you don't have to say plus 3y, it's negative 3y. So 4y minus 3y, that is just y. And 14 minus 11, that is 3. So y equals to 3. Substitute y equals to 3 in equation number 2. Or in equation number 1, it is up to you. You can choose any equation you want. So therefore, if I choose equation 2, it will look like this: x plus 3y equal 11, and substitute the value of y there. So x plus 3 into 3 is 9 equal 11, and therefore subtracting 9 on both sides, x equals to 11 minus 9, and therefore we have x equals to 2. Alright, let's move to the question number 3. It is 6x plus 3y equal 20 and 2x plus 3y equal 8. Now we have to always check for the coefficient. Here in the first equation the coefficient of x is 6, and in the second equation the coefficient of x is 2. So they both are different. But in equation 1 the coefficient of y is 3, and in equation 2 the coefficient of y is 3. So the coefficients of y's are same. So we can easily eliminate y from both of the equation. And if you want to eliminate them, you have to subtract. So how you can subtract it? You have to just change the sign. If it is plus 2, it will become minus 2 there. It is plus 3, it will become minus. If it is plus 8, it will become minus. Plus 3y minus 3y is 0. And 6x minus 2x is 4x equals to 20 minus 8. That would be 12. Dividing 4 on both sides, it will give you x equals to 12 over 4, which means x equals to 3. Now you have to substitute this x equals to 3 in any equation you want. Let's say if we do it in equation number 1. So that would give you 6x plus 3y equals 20. That is the equation number 1. And if you substitute x there as 3, 6 3s are 18 plus 3y equals 20. And therefore we have 3y subtracting 18 on both sides. 3y equals to 20 minus 18. 3y equals to 2, and therefore we have y equals to 2 over 3. Alright, nice and easy. Coming to the next question, 4x plus 6y equal 26 and 4x minus y equal 8. Alright, to solve this question by using elimination, we have to check for the same coefficients. So here in this question number 4, x coefficients are same, and therefore we can easily eliminate x. And how you can eliminate it? You can't add them. 4x plus would become 8x, right? So we have to do the subtraction here. So you have to put a negative sign. If it is plus 4, it will become negative. And now that's the most important thing. If it is minus y, you have to make it plus. And this one is 8, so it will become minus. 4x minus 4x cancel with each other. 6y plus y. Now it's not negative y, it is plus y there. So 6y plus y is 7y. 26 minus 8, that is equals to 18. Therefore we have y equals to 18 over 7. Dividing 7 on both sides will give you this result. Now you have to substitute y equals to 18 over 7 in any of the above equation. Let's say if we do equation number 2. So if you do equation number 2, that is 4x minus y equal 8. Alright, so if you substitute the y value there, 4x minus, you have to keep the negative sign, and then it's 18 over 7 there equals to 8. So 4x minus 18 over 7 equal 8, which means that if you add 18 over 7 on both sides, it will look like this, 8 plus 18 over 7. Now make the denominator same. So we need to multiply this one by 7 over 7. 8 7s are 56, so 56 over 7 plus 18 over 7, and therefore you will get 4x equals to, just add the numerators, 56 plus 18, that must be 74, 74 over 7. Now that's the most interesting part. 4x equals 74 over 7. Now 4 is in multiplication with x, it will divide on the other side. X equals to 74 over 7. 4 is in multiplication with x on the left side, it will divide here. So we have to divide 4 on both sides. It will look like this, and then x equals to 74 over 7 times by 1 over 4. And 2 into 2 is 4, 2 3s are 6, and therefore 1, 2 into 7 is 14. So it means that x equals to 37 over 7 into 2 is 14. 37 over 14. Alright, let's move to the next question. 5x plus 4y equal negative 6, 8x plus 4y equal negative 12. Again, we have to look for the same coefficients. So here, the coefficient of y is same in both equations, so we can easily eliminate that. So to do the elimination, we have to subtract here. So you have to change the sign of the second equation. If it is plus, it will become negative. Plus will become negative. If it is negative, it will become plus. As we multiply it by the negative sign, that's why we have to change the signs of the second equation. So 5x minus 8x, that would be negative 3x. Plus 4y minus 4y is 0. Minus 6 plus 12, that is plus 6. Now x equals to, dividing by negative 3 on both sides, it will give 6 over negative 3, which means that x equals to 3 into 1 is 3, 3 into 2 is 6, 2 over negative 1. Which means x equals to negative 2. Now substitute this value, x equals to negative 2, in any of the equations. So in equation 1, 5x plus 4y equals negative 6, and 5 times negative 2 plus 4 into y equal negative 6, negative 10. 5 into negative 2 is negative 10 plus 4y equal negative 6, and therefore 4y equals to negative 6 plus 10, and 4y equals to minus 6 plus 10 is 4 there. Dividing 4 on both sides, it will give you 4 over 4, which means y equals to 1. Right, let's move to the question number 6. Here we see that it is 4x plus y equal 18 and 2x minus y equals 6. So the coefficient of y is same in both equation. It is 1 there and it is also 1 there. So to eliminate y, because the coefficient of variable y is same in both equations, so that's why we are going to eliminate y. But to eliminate y, what we have to do here, we have to do it by means of addition. And why we are doing addition here? Now look at closely. You see it is plus 1y and it is minus 1y. So plus 1y minus 1y will give you 0 automatically. So there is no need to do the subtraction, right? So you just cancel it. Plus 1y minus 1y equals 0y. 4x plus 2x, that is 6x, equal 18 plus 6, that is 24. Dividing 6 on both sides, it will give you this thing, 24 over 6, which means x equals to 6 fours are 24. Okay, think about it. Why we are not doing subtraction here? Because in the previous questions, you can see there, whenever we cancel, it is plus 4y plus 4y. Both are same, right? That's why we did the subtraction here. You can see in the previous question, it is plus 4x plus 4x. That's why we did the subtraction. This one is plus 3y plus 3y. So plus x plus x. In all the previous question, you can see there we have the same signs like plus y plus y. That's why we did the subtraction. But here we are seeing that it is plus 1y minus 1y, so we can cancel it without doing the subtraction. It means we are doing addition. That's why we have to add 4x and 2x, which means 6x. 18 plus 6 is 24, and therefore x equal 24 over 6, which means x equals to 4. Now substitute x equals to 4. This is your equation 1 and that's your equation 2. Substitute x equals to 4 in any of the above equation, let's say in equation 2. So if you do it in equation number 2, it will give you like this, 2x minus y equals to 6, and 2 times 4 minus y equals 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus y equals to 6, and therefore we have 8 equals to 8 minus 6 equals to y. Okay, we have to make y positive, so we have to add y on both sides, and therefore subtract 6 on both sides. It will give you 8 minus 6, which means 8 minus 6 is 2. Therefore the value of y is equals to 2. Alright, let's move to the next question. Question number 7. 6x plus 3y equals 12 minus 6x plus 4y equal 8. Alright, to do it, again we have to do the elimination by means of addition. And why? Because the coefficient of x in both equations are same, and one with positive sign and the other one is with negative sign. So plus 6x minus 6x cancel with each other. You don't need to change the sign. It will cancel by each other. And then 3y plus 4y. So because we are eliminating by means of addition, therefore 3y plus 4y, that is 7y, equals 12 plus 8, 20. Therefore y equals to 20 over 7. Then we have to find x value. So substitute y equals to 20 over 7 in equation number, let's say in equation number 1. So we have 6x plus 3y equals 12, and if you substitute y there, six x plus 3 times 20, you just need to multiply 3 with 20, and there is 1 in the denominator, so 1 times 7 will remain 7. So 3 times 20 is 60 over 1 times 7 is 7 equals 12. Then 6x equals to 12 minus 60 over 7. subtracting 60 over 7 on both sides. Right, now we have to make the denominator same. Let's do this step here. So 6x equals to, you have to multiply 7 over 7 there with 12 and minus 60 over 7. So it will give you 12 times 7, that would give you 84 over 7 minus 60 over 7. And then we can simply do 84 minus 60, that must be 24. And on the left hand side we have 6x. Now 6x is in multiplication on the left side, so you'll have to divide it on the right hand side. It will look like this: x equals to 24 over 7. We can just write it in this way: divide by 6 means x equals to 24 over 7 times by 1 over 6. 6 ones are 6, 6 fours are 24, and therefore x value would be equal to 4 over 7. We can leave our answer in fraction, doesn't matter, you don't need to convert it in decimals. So we have x equals to 4 over 7 and y equals to 20 over 7. These are the answer. Now let's move to the next one. Question number 8. We have 6x plus 3y equal negative 9 and minus 6x plus 4y equal 8. So again we have to do the elimination by means of addition, by addition. As we know that in equation 1 the coefficient of x is plus 6, and in equation 2 the coefficient of x is minus 6. So plus 6x minus 6x cancel with each other, and then we have to add plus 3y and plus 4y, that would be 7y. And here you have minus 9 and 8. So if you do minus 9 plus 8, that would give you minus 1. Therefore y value equals to minus 1 over 7. Now if you want to calculate the value of x, you have to substitute y equals to negative 1 over 7 in any of the above equation. Let's say in equation number 1. So 6x plus 3y equals to negative 9. Therefore 6x plus 3 into negative 1 over 7 equals to negative 9. 6x plus 3 into minus 1, that would be minus 3 over 7. As there is 1 in the denominator, you don't have to multiply 3 with the 7 there. You just have to multiply 3 with negative 1 and 1 with 7. Minus 3 over 7 equals to minus 9. And therefore we have 6x equals to minus 9 plus 3 over 7. Making the denominator same, 6x equals to, we have to multiply it by 7 over 7 times minus 9 plus 3 over 7. Therefore it is 7 9s are 63 minus 63 over 7 plus 3 over 7, which means minus 60 over 7, and we have 6x on the left side. So 6 is in multiplication with x, it will divide there. So minus 60 over 7 divide by 6. You have to divide 6 on both sides. We can write in this way as well, and then we can replace the divide sign by multiply sign, and it will look like this: 6 into 1 is 6, 6 times is 60, and therefore we have x equals to minus 10 over 7. So x is equals to minus 10 over 7 and y equals to minus 1 over 7. Let's move to the next question. Question number 9. Here we have 4x plus 3y equals 41 and 2x minus 3y equal 5. Okay, to do it, here we see that first we have to look for the same coefficients. So in the equation number 1, the coefficient of y is 3, and in equation number 2, the coefficient of y is negative 3. So 3 and 3 are same, and they are different, like this is plus 3 and this one is minus 3. So we can do elimination by means of addition. So we can do elimination by adding them together, adding equation 1 and 2. So plus 3y minus 3y cancel with each other. 4x plus 2x, that would be 6x. 41 plus 5, that is 46. Therefore x equals to, dividing 6 on both sides, x equals to 46 over 6, which means that you can write it in this way: 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, x equals to 23 over 3. Now we have to substitute this value in any of the above equation. Let's substitute in equation number 2. X equals to 23 over 3 in equation 2. So if you substitute this value in equation 2, it will look like this: 2x minus 3y equal 5, and 2 times 23 over 3, minus 3y equals 5. 2 times 23, that would give you 46 over 3 minus 3y equals to 5. And now you can see here, to solve this equation we have to add 3y on both sides, because whenever the y term or x term in equation is negative, we have to make that positive. Alright, so you have to add 3y on both sides. It will look like this, and therefore to separate y on one side we have to subtract 5 on both sides now. So therefore it would become like this: 46 over 3 minus 5 equals to 3y. And 46 over 3 minus 5, there is 1 in the denominator of 5, and you have to multiply it by 3 over 3. So multiply it by 3 over 3 to make the denominator same. It will give you 46 over 3 minus 15 over 3 equals to 3y. And now 46 minus 15, that is 31 over 3 equals to 3y. So we have to find the value of y, separate it on the side. So do we have to find the value of y there? So y equals to 31 over 3 divided by 3. And therefore we have y equals to 31 over 3 times by 1 over 3, which means that y equals to 31 over 9. Alright, you can also verify it from the calculator. Just press the menu button and search for the equation. Here we have execute simultaneous. Number of unknowns are 2, x and y. So press F1, and then we have to substitute the coefficients. The first equation, x coefficient is 4, 3, the y coefficient is 3 in the first equation, and the constant after equals to, the value is c, and it is 41 there. And then 2x minus 3 equal 5. Execute it, we will see that it is 23 over 3, and this one is 31 over 9. Alright, nice and easy. Let's move to the question number 10. 3x plus y equal 11, 4x plus 2y equal 15. Now, what's the problem with this equation? To do the elimination, we always have to look for the same coefficients. Like here, if you look at closely, the coefficient of x is 3 and the coefficient of x is 4. Both are different. Let's look for y. The coefficient of y is 1 there and the coefficient of y is 2 there. So y's are also different and x coefficients are also different. So what we have to do, we need to make them same. So it is up to you. You can choose y variable to make same the coefficient of y. If you want to make y same, you can do that, and if you want to make x same, you can do that also. So it is better to make y coefficient same, because you just need to multiply equation 1 by 2 on both sides. So if you do that, the equation 1 will look like this: 6x plus 2y. 6x plus 2y equals to 22, equation number 1. And 4x plus 2y, it will remain as it is. Now you can see that is 2 there and is 2 there. So we can do the elimination, and if you want to do the elimination, now you cannot do elimination by means of addition, because it is quite clear that if you do addition here, plus 2y it will give you plus 4y. We can't eliminate it by addition, by means of addition. So you have to do the subtraction here. So change the sign of the second equation. If it is plus, it will become negative. It is plus, it will become negative. If it is plus, it will become negative. Right? Now you have to treat it as negative 4x. 6x minus 4x, that is 2x. Plus 2y minus 2y, that is 0. And 22 minus 15, that is 7. So we have the x value here, x equals to 7 over 2. Now we have to substitute this x value in the any of the above equation. Let's substitute it. X equals to 7 over 2 in equation number 1. Now you may think that which equation 1 is that form. So it is up to you. You can use this one as well and this one as well. I mean this whole equation or this whole equation, both are appropriate. So let's substitute this x equals to 7 over 2 in this equation, equation number 1, which was in the original form. So 3x plus y equal 11, and 3 replace x by 7 over 2 plus y equal 11. Now there is 1 in the denominator of 3, so you have to multiply 3 with 7 and 1 with 2. 3 sevens are 21 and 1 twos are 2. 21 over 2 plus y equals to 11. Therefore it will look like this: y equals to 11 minus 21 over 2, and 11 minus 21 over 2, you have to make the denominator same, so you have to multiply this 11 by 2 over 2, and it will give you this thing: 22 over 2 minus 21 over 2, and therefore we have 22 over 2 minus 21 over 2 means 1 over 2. So x is 7 over 2 and y equals to 1 over 2. Alright, let's start question number 11. Here we have 2x plus 3y equal 18, that's equation number 1, and 5x minus y equals 16, that is equation number 2. So we have to look for the same coefficient. Here we see that the x coefficient are different. It is 2 there in the first equation and 5 there in the second equation, and for y it is 3 there in the first and negative 1 in the second. So to make them same, first we need to choose which variable you want to make same. Like if you want to make the coefficient of x same, you have to multiply the first equation by 5 and the second equation by 2. But it is better to make y coefficient same there, as it is already 3 there in the first equation. So if you multiply the second equation by 3 on both sides, it will give you 15x minus 3y equals to 48. 16 into 3, 48. And the first equation will remain as it is: 2x plus 3y equals to 18. Now it is plus 3y minus 3y, signs are different, so by means of addition we can cancel them, and 2x plus 15x, that is 17x, 18 plus 48, that is 66. So here we have the value x equals to 66 over 17, dividing 17 on both sides. Now we have to substitute x equals to 66 over 17 in equation number 2. So if you want to put x equals to 66 over 17 in equation number 2, it will look like this: 5x minus y equals 16. You can use this form also, and you can use 15x minus 3y equal 48 also. But it is better to use this form: 5x minus y equals 16. Why? Because here y is with 1. It is with negative 1 actually. So first you have to make y positive. So it will look like this: 5x minus 16 equals y. In the next step, adding y on both sides, it will give you this, and then you have to subtract 16 on both sides. So the final result would look like this: 5x minus 16 equal y. Now we can also write it as y equals to 5x minus 16, and therefore we can substitute the value of x there, which is 66 over 17 minus 16. Now we have to multiply. There is 1 in the denominator, so just multiply 5 with 66. That would be 330. 1 times 17 is 17 minus 16. Then you have to multiply this one by 17 over 17 to make the denominator same. So therefore it would look like this: 330 over 17 minus 16 into 17, that would give you 272 over 17. Now 330 minus 272, and that would give you 58. So the answer for y is y equals to 58 over 17. Here we have the answer for y. So you have x equals to 66 over 17 and y equals to 58 over 17. Right, let's do question number 12. It is 3x plus 2y equal 14 and 4x plus 5y equals 28. So both x coefficients and y's coefficient are different. Now what you have to do, you have to use the commutative law of multiplication there. What it says, let me clear you in this. For example, if you do 2 times 3, what is it? 6. And 3 times 2, that is also 6. So order doesn't matter in multiplication. Whether you multiply 2 with 3 or 3 with 2, the result will remain same. Now it is up to you. You can make x coefficient same and y coefficient same. So if you choose to make x coefficient same, you have to multiply this one by 4 there. And where 4 comes from? From this equation. And 3, multiply 3 there in the second equation. and it has to be on both sides. Multiply by 4, multiply by 3. So the first equation will look like this. 4 into 3 is 12x, 4 into 2 is 8y, and 14 into 4, 56, and 3 4s are 12x, 3 5s are 15y, and 28 times 3, 84. Now here we can do elimination by means of subtraction, because if you do addition here, 12x 12x, that would become 24x. So that's why we have to change the sign of the second equation. So it will become minus there, minus there, minus there, and 12x minus 12x 0x, and then we have to write 8y. It is negative 15y now. So 8 minus 15, that would give you 7, negative 7y. And 56 minus 84, that is negative 28. Now y would become, divide negative 7 on both sides, it will give you this thing, negative 28 over negative 7, that is positive 4, because if you divide two negative sign, the result is always positive. Substitute y equals to 4 in equation number 1. So that would give you 3x plus 2y equal 14. You can substitute in that form also, and therefore we have 3x plus 2 into 4 equals 14, 3x plus 8 equals 14, and we have 3x equals to 14 minus 8, 3x equals to 14 minus 8 is 6, and therefore dividing 3 on both sides, it will give you x equals to 6 over 3, which means x equals to 2. So x is 2 and y is 4. Alright, let's move to the next question. Question number 13. The coefficient of x are different and the coefficient of y's are different. So we have to make x same or y same. Now it's up to you. You can make the x coefficient same or you can make the y coefficient same. So last time we did the x coefficient same. Now let's do the y coefficient same in this equation. So in the first equation, you have to multiply this one by, because what is there? It is negative 5 there. So you have to multiply it by negative 5, and it is plus 4 there, so you have to multiply this one by 4 on both sides. After multiplying it, it will look like this, negative 15x and negative 20y equals to negative 35. And this one will become 24x, negative 20y, because 4 into 6 is 24, 4 into negative 5, negative 20y, and then negative 13 times 4, negative 52. Alright, now as we are going to eliminate the y coefficient, so you have to change the sign. If it is plus, it will become negative. If it is negative, it will become plus. If it is negative, it will become plus. Minus 20y plus 20y cancel with each other. You have to solve like this. Minus 15, minus 24, two negative numbers always add with each other with the negative sign. So negative 15, negative 24, that is negative 39. X equals to, this one is negative 35 plus 52. So negative 35 plus 52, that is 17 plus 17. And therefore we have x equals to 17 over negative 39, or x equals to minus 17 over 39. That is the answer for x. Now if we want to calculate the value of y, so we have to substitute this value of x equals to minus 17 over 39 in any equation we want. Let's substitute in equation number 1. So equation number 1 is 3x plus 4y equals to 7, and therefore we have 3 times negative 17 over 39 plus 4y equals to 7. So you have to cancel this thing. 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9, and that is negative 17 over 13 plus 4y equals to 7, and therefore you have 4y equals to 7 plus 17 over 13. 4y equals to 7 plus 17 over 13. There is 1 in the denominator of 7. So you need to multiply it by 13 over 13 to make the denominator same. And it will give you 13 into 7, that is 91 over 13 plus 17 over 13. 91 plus 17, that would give you 108 over 13. So 4y equals to 108 over 13. And then y equals to 108 over 13 times by 1 over 4. Divide by 4 means times by 1 over 4. and then you can do 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, and 2 comes there. So 4 sevens are 28, so that is 27 over 13. So the y value is 27 over 13. X is minus 17 over 39 and y is 27 over 13. Let's verify it from the calculator also. Alright, so we have to press menu and then search for equation, press execute, simultaneous. Number of unknowns are 2, 3x plus 4y equal 7 and 6x minus 5y equal negative 13 there. So it is negative 17 over 39 and the second one is 27 over 30. Alright, question number 14. Negative 4x negative 3y equals 14. So here we are going to do this question by substitution method. So to do it by substitution method, we have to make x the subject in any of the equation. So we have this one as equation number 1 and 2. So you can make x subject in equation number 1 as well or equation number 2. It is up to you. So or you can make y the subject also. So I am taking equation number 1. Take equation number 1. So equation number 1 is minus 4x minus 3y equals to 14. And in this equation 1, make any variable you want the subject of the equation. So let's say if we do make x the subject. And if we do this, make x the subject of the equation, it will look like this. Minus 4x equals to minus 3y will become plus 3y there and plus 14. And therefore, x equals to 3y plus 14 divided by, because we have to divide negative 4 on both sides, it will give you this minus 4 there. And then because of this negative sign, you have to multiply this negative sign in the numerator. So with this complete thing, 3y plus 14, so that would become negative 3y negative 14 over 4. Now this x is the subject of the equation. So you have to substitute this x equals to minus 3y minus 14 over 4 in equation number 2. Because this x is coming from equation number 1, right? Let's say this one as equation number 3. Because we will get the value of x from this equation number 3. If you just substitute y there, we will get the value of x. But first we have to find the value of y. Alright, so to calculate the value of y, you have to substitute x equals to minus 3y minus 14 over 4 in equation number 2. So write down the equation number 2 first. It will look like this. 2x minus 5y equal negative 8. That is your equation number 2. And if you substitute the value of x there, minus 3y minus 14 over 4 minus 5y equals to negative 8. Okay, so now to solve this, you can just do this thing. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. You can cancel this one by 2. 2 into 1 is 2. 2 into 2 is 4. And therefore we have negative 3y negative 14 over 2 minus 5y equals to minus 8. Then there is 1 in the denominator of negative 5y. So let's write it in this way. Negative 3y negative 14. And there is 2 in the denominator. You have to multiply the second fraction by 2 over 2. This one by 2 over 2. So if you multiply it by 2 over 2, it will look like this. Minus 10y over 2 equals to negative 8. So when denominators are same, we can simply add or subtract the numerator. So we can write it in a single fraction by keeping the denominator same, and you have to write it only one time. So negative 3y negative 10y is negative 13y. Negative 14 over 2 equals to negative 8. And now 2 is in division, it will multiply on the right hand side. So therefore we have to write negative 13y negative 14 equals to negative 8 times 2, that is negative 16. Then after this step, we can simply shift this negative 14 to the other side. So negative 13y equals to negative 16 plus 14. Alright, let's continue it from here. Now we have negative 13y equal to negative 16 plus 14. That would become negative 13y equals to negative 16 plus 14 is negative 2 there. and therefore we have y equals to negative 2 dividing negative 13 on both sides. It will give you y equal to negative 2 over negative 13, and if we divide two negative sign, the result is always positive. So y equals to 2 over 13. Now to calculate the value of x, we can use the third equation. We made it here, the third equation, and you can just substitute this value, substitute y equals to 2 over 13 in equation number 3. What was equation number 3? It is x equals to negative 3y negative 14 over 4. Alright, now if you substitute y there, so it will look like this. Negative 3 times 2 over 13, negative 14 over 4, and x equals to negative 3 into negative 3 into 2. You just have to multiply numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator. So negative 6 over 13 minus 14 over 4. Now this 14 has 1 in its denominator, so to make the denominator same, we have to multiply it by 13 over 13. So x equals to minus 6 over 13. X equals to minus 6 over 13 and minus 14 times 13. So 14 times 13, that is 182 with the negative sign, over 1 times 13 is 13 over 4. And therefore we have x equals to 13 and 13 is same there. So we can write it in a single fraction, negative 6 negative 182. So negative 6 negative 182 is negative 188 over 13 divided by 4. So we can write it in this way as well. And therefore we have x equals to minus 188 divided by 13 times by 1 over 4. Now 188 divided by 4 is actually 47. 4 into 1 is 4, 4 into 4 are 16, 4 7 are 28. So that is x equals to negative 47 over 13. And we have these answers, x equals to negative 47 over 13 and y equals to 2 over 13. Alright, you can also verify it from the calculator. Just press menu and search for the equation. Just execute simultaneous equations. Number of unknowns are 2. So we have negative 4x, negative 3y equals 14, and 2x, negative 5y equals negative 8. And therefore you will have negative 47 over 13, which is there, and y equals to 2 over 13. Nice and easy. Alright, let's do question number 15 by substitution method. So to start with the substitution method, we have to take any of the above equation. So you can take equation number 1 there. It is up to you. You can take equation number 2 as well. So let's take equation number 1. And here in this equation number 1, first rewrite it again like this and make any variable the subject of the equation. So if we make x the subject of the equation, make x the subject of the equation, what will it look like? It will look like this: 7x equals to 6 minus 4y. Now dividing 7 on both sides, it will give you this: x equals to 6 minus 4y over 7. Now substitute this value of x in the next equation, because this x is coming from equation number 1, right? This x equals to 6 minus 4y over 7 is coming from equation number 1. That's why we have to substitute this value of x equals to 6 minus 4y over 7 in equation number 2. So if you substitute this in equation number 2, you have to write this equation number 2 first. 9x minus 5y equal negative 14 there, and then you have to write 9 bracket 6 minus 4y over 7, close the bracket, minus 5y equals to minus 14. And then multiply 9 with 6 and 9 with 4. So 9 times 6 is 54, minus 9 times 4 is 36y over 7 minus 5y equals to negative 14 there. and there is 1 in the denominator. All right, so you need to multiply this one, the second fraction, by 7 over 7 to make the denominator same. So it will look like this: 54 minus 36y over 7 minus 5 into 7 is 35y over 1 into 7 is 7 equals to negative 14. Now we can write it in a single fraction like this: 54 minus 36y minus 35y equals to minus 14. Then after this step, we can write it as 54 minus 71y over 7 equals to negative 14 there, and then 54, as we have to add negative 36 and negative 35, which is negative 71y, and then 54 minus 71y equals to, now you just have to multiply 7 with negative 14, as 7 is in division. So what is the inverse of division? It is multiplication. So negative 14 times 7. So this will give you minus 98. Then after this step, we can write it as 54 plus 98 equals to plus 71y. So just shift this negative 71y to the right hand side. It will look like 71y. It will become plus 71y. And then shift this negative 98 to the other side. It will become plus 98. And then you have 54 plus 98. It will give you 152 equals to 71y. And now to separate y on one side, you have to divide 71 on both sides, okay, to make this 1 there, and 1y means y, right? And 152 divided by 71, it means the value of y is equals to 152 over 71. All right, now let's calculate the value of x by substitution. So you have to substitute this y equals to 152 over 71 in equation number. Now here is an interesting part. See, this is x equals to 6 minus 4y over 7. X is already the subject here. So that is your equation number 3. So we have to substitute this value of y in equation number 3, as in equation number 3 x is already the subject, and it will give you directly the value of x. So if you do it, it will give you x equals to 6 minus 4y over 7, and then x equals to 6 minus 4, 152 over 71 over 7. You just have to multiply this negative 4 with 152. You don't need to multiply this 4 with 71, okay? That's the most common mistake students do. You just have to realize that there is 1 in the denominator of 4. So you need to multiply 1 with 71 and 4 with 152. So what will it give you? It will give you x equals to 6 minus 4 times 152, 608, and 1 times 71 is 71 over 7. Now to make the denominator same, you have to multiply 6 by 71 over 71. Therefore it will look like this: 71 times 6 would become 426. So 426 over 71 minus 608 over 71 over 7. And therefore 426 minus 608, that is negative 182 over 71 divided by 7. It means we can rewrite it in this way: negative 182 over 71 divided by 7, which means that x equals to negative 182 over 71 times by 1 over 7. Now 182 divided by 7 is actually, you can divide it by 7. 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14, and 4 42, 7 6 are 42. So 26. So the answer is negative 26 over 71, the answer for x. So the y answer is 152 over 71, and the x answer is negative 26 over 71. You don't need to convert these in the decimals. You can leave your answer in this way. Alright, if we want to verify our solution from the calculator, Let's solve it by using simultaneous equation, and we have 7x plus 4y equals 6 and 9x minus 5y equals negative 14. So you can see there we have negative 26 over 71, the answer for x, and the answer for y is 152 over 71. Alright, let's start question number 16. As we see there, x is already the subject in equation number 1. So now to do it, what we can do here, we can substitute x, which is 3 minus 4y, in equation number 2. Substitute x equals to 3 minus 4y in equation number 2. So write down the equation number 2, 2x plus 5y equals 7 and 2 bracket 3 minus 4y plus 5y equals to 7. So you will have 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8y plus 5y equals to 7 there, and negative 8y plus 5y, that is negative 3y. 6 minus 3y equals to 7, and adding 3y on both sides, it will give you 6 equals to 7 plus 3y. And then we have to shift the 7 to the left side, so it will become 6 minus 7, or you can say subtracting 7 on both sides, it will give you 6 minus 7 equals to 3y, which is negative 1. Negative 1 equals to 3y. Now you have to divide 3 on both sides to separate y there on the right hand side, because 3 divided by 3 is 1 there, 1y means y, and it will look like this: y equals to minus 1 over 3 or y equals to minus 1 over 3. Now to find the value of x, you have to substitute this y equals to negative 1 over 3 in equation number 1, because in equation number 1, x is already the subject. So if you do that, x equals to 3 minus 4y, it means that x equals to 3 minus 4 into negative 1 over 3, and this will give you x equals to 3. 4 times 1 is 4, negative times negative is positive, so 3 plus 4 over 3. Now to make the denominator same, you have to multiply this one by 3 over 3, so this will give you x equals to 9 over 3 plus 4 over 3. So that would become 9 plus 4, that is 13 over 3. So the value of x is 13 over 3. X is 13 over 3 and y is negative 1 over 3. Now you can verify your answer with the help of a calculator. Press simultaneous equation. Number of unknowns are 2. But here is the issue. The thing is that this equation is not arranged in x and y and a constant. So you have to rearrange the equation number 1 to put it in the calculator. So to do that, we will arrange it in this way: x plus 4y equals to 3. Now we have to write the coefficient of x there, it is 1, and then the coefficient of y is 4y, and then we have to write 3 there, we have to enter 3 there, and then we have to enter 2, enter 5 and 7. It would give you 13 over 3. You can see there x is 13 over 3 and y is negative 1 over 3. All right, let's move to the next question. Okay, now let's solve this question by elimination method. So this is an exam style question. You made these type of questions in your exam, and it must be of almost 4 marks. So equation number 1 and equation number 2. Now if you want to do the elimination here, you have to make the coefficient same. It is up to you. You can make the coefficient of x same, or you can make the coefficient of y same. So it is easy to make the coefficient of y same. Why? Because you have to just multiply the whole equation 1 by 1 over 2 on both sides. You have to multiply the equation number 1 by 1 over 2 on both sides like this. 3x minus y equals to 17 times 1 over 2 in this way. So what will it give you then? It will give you 3 over 2x minus y over 2 equals to 17 over 2. Just have to multiply 17 with 1 and then 1 times 2 is 2. Then we have x over 5 plus y over 2 equals to 0. Now look at it. Here you have negative y over 2 and in the second equation you have positive y over 2. So by means of addition we can eliminate the y. So minus y over 2 plus y over 2 cancel with each other. You don't have to change the sign because it is already negative and positive. They both cancel with each other. Like negative 1 and positive 1 is what? 0. Similarly, negative y over 2 plus 1 y over 2 is equals to 0. And then you have to do 3 over 2x plus x over 5. And 17 over 2 plus 0. So to solve this 3 over 2x plus x over 5, we have to make the denominator same. So you need to multiply 3x over 2 by 5 over 5 and x over 5 by 2 over 2 equals to 17 over 2 will remain as it is. So therefore we will have 15x over 10, 2x over 10 equals to 17 over 2. And then when the denominators are same, you can just simply add the numerators. So 17x over 10 equals to 17 over 2. Now this 10 is in division, it will multiply on the other side. So 17x equals to 17 over 2 times 10. Now you can do 2 ones are 2, 2 5s are 10. So we have 17x equals to 17 into 5. 17 into 5 is 85. And therefore the answer for x equals to 85 dividing 17 on both sides. 85 over 17. 85 divided by 17 is 5 there. So x equals to 5. Alright, let's continue to calculate the value of y. We have the value of x there, which is 5. Now to calculate the value of y, we have to substitute x equals to 5 in equation number. Now you can choose any equation you want, but it is better to choose equation number 1 as there is no fraction in equation number 1. So that is the easy equation to substitute it. So we have to write equation number 1, 3x minus y equals 17 and then replace x by its value. So 3 into 5 is 15, 15 minus y. 15 minus y equals to 17. Now to make y positive, you have to shift this y to the other side, okay? So you can't calculate the negative y actually. Negative, we are not finding negative y equals something. We are finding positive y equals to what? So you have to make y positive. So therefore it will look like this, 15 equals to 17 plus y. Now shift this 17 to this side, so it will become 15 minus 17 equals to y, which means y equals to negative 2. So x is 5 and y equals to negative 2. These are the answers. Now let's verify it from the calculator. Number of unknowns are 2 there, so we have to write 3 minus 1 equals 17, and this one is 1 over 5, so 1 over 5, and this one is 1 over 2, 1 over 2, and this one is 0. So we can see here that x is 5 and y is negative 2. Alright, let's move to the next question. Question number 18. 3x minus 2y equals 5. This one is equation number 1. That is equation number 2 there. Okay, so now to do it by elimination method, and this is an exam style question. So to solve it by using the elimination method, we have to make the coefficient same. Now it is your choice. You can make x coefficient same or you can make y's coefficient same. So let's make the y coefficient same. Okay, so how you can make the y coefficient same? In the second equation, if I multiply it by 4 on both sides, if I take the second equation, 2x over 3 plus y over 2 equals to minus 7 over 9, and multiply it by 4 on both sides, it will give me 8x over 3 plus 4 times 1 over 2. What is it actually? 4 times 1 over 2 is 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into 2 is 4. So that is 2. So I know that 4 times 1 over 2 will give me 2. That's why I multiplied here 4 on both sides. So that would give me 2 actually. 2y equals to 7 4s are 28 and 9 will remain as it is. You have to multiply 9 with 1, 9. Now see that equation, it is 8x over 3 plus 2y equal negative 28 over 9. That is the another form of the equation number 2. So what is equation number 1 there? 3x minus 2y equal 5. Just write it below that equation, 3x minus 2y equals to 5. Position doesn't matter. You can write second equation at the top and the first equation at the bottom. It doesn't matter. Now think about it, that do we have to do subtraction or addition? We do subtraction only when the signs are same. Like if it is positive and positive, then we have to do the subtraction, or if it is negative and negative, then we have to do the subtraction. But when the signs are different, like plus and negative, so you have to do addition. So by addition, plus 2y minus 2y cancel with each other, and therefore we have 8x over 3 plus 3x equals to negative 28 over 9 plus 5. Now to solve these fraction, there is one in the denominator of 3x and there is one in the denominator of 5. Alright, let's continue here. 8x over 3 plus 3x over 1, and if you want to make the denominator same, you have to multiply this one by 3 over 3 equals to minus 28 over 9. As 9 is the denominator here, we have to multiply 5 over 1 by 9 over 9 to make the denominator same. So on the left hand side, it is 8x over 3 plus 3x times 3 is 9x, 1 times 3 is 3, minus 28 over 9 plus 5 into 9 is 45, 1 into 9 is 9. Now 8x plus 9x, that would be 17x over 3 equals to negative 28 plus 45. So it is plus 17, negative 28 plus 45 is plus 17 over 9. Solving it further, you have to do 17x multiply 3 on both sides. It will give you 17 over 9 times 3, which means 3 into 1 is 3, 3 into 3 is 9. So 17x equals to 17 over 3. Now dividing 17 on both sides, it will give you x equals to 17 over 3. Divide by 17 there. So x equals to 17 over 3 divided by 17. It means that x equals to 17 over 3 times by 1 over 17. 17 into 1 is 17. 17 into 1 is 17. And therefore you have x equals to 1 over 3. Okay, now to find the value of y, you have to substitute x equals to 1 over 3 in any of the above equation, but we are going to substitute it in equation number 1, as this equation is without any fraction, so that equation is easy to substitute x value here. So rewrite the equation number 1 first. 3x minus 2y equals to 5, and therefore we have 3 times 1 over 3 minus 2y equals to 5. 3 cancel with this 3, and now you have 1 into 1 is 1. 1 over 1 means 1. 1 minus 2y equals to 5. Now you have to make y positive, as we have to find the value of y, so it is necessary to make y positive. So that's why you have to write 1 minus 5 equals to positive 2y. 1 minus 5 is negative 4, which is negative 4 equals to 2y. and therefore negative 4 over 2 equals to y, which means y equals to 2 into 1 is 2, 2 into 2 is negative 4, so that is negative 2 there. So x is 1 over 3 and y equals to negative 2. Let's verify with the help of the calculator. So if you enter these equations in the calculator, you have 3x minus 2y. So 3 minus 2 is the coefficient of y, and after equal there is a constant which is c. In the second equation, the coefficient of x is 2 over 3. So it is actually 2 divided by 3. 2 divided by 3. Enter. And the coefficient of y is 1 over 2 actually. It is 1 y over 2. So 1 divided by 2. And after equals to we have minus 7 over 9. So minus 7 divided by 9. Now we can see that it is giving us 1 over 3. The answer x is 1 over 3 and y is negative 2. Alright, let's start with question number 19. 2x equals to 11 minus 5y and x over 5 plus y over 4 equals to 1. So to do it by using the elimination method, what we can do, first you have to rearrange the equation number 1 in this way. 2x, bring this negative 5y to the left side, it will become plus 5y equals to 11. And for the second equation, what you can do here with the second equation, just take the LCM in between 5 and 4 and that's 20, or you can make the fraction denominator same. You just need to multiply this one by 4 over 4 and y over 4 times it by 5 over 5. To make the denominator same, we have to do this, and therefore it will give you 4x over 20 plus 5y over 20 equals to 1. Now denominators are same, we can add the numerators like this. 4x plus 5y over 20 equals to 1, and you have 4x plus 5y equals to 20 is there in the denominator. It will multiply by with this one, so that would give you 20 there. So you have this 2x plus 5y equal 11 and 4x plus 5y equal 20. Okay, let's bring it here. Alright, now rewrite your equations new forms. So this is the equation 1 new form and this is the equation 2 new form. Now if you write them separately, 2x plus 5y equals 11 and 4x plus 5y equals 20. Now you can do the elimination. We can see here it is plus 5y plus 5y. So the coefficients of y are same and both are positive. So here what you have to do, you have to change the sign of this plus y to cancel them each other. Now to change them, what you have to do, you have to put a negative. You have to make 4x negative and plus 5y negative 5y and plus 20 negative 20. So plus 5y minus 5y cancel with each other. 2x minus 4x minus 2x and 11 minus 20 minus 9. Therefore x becomes, dividing negative 2 on both sides, x becomes minus 9 over minus 2. And we know that when we divide negative by negative, the result is positive. So x equals to 9 over 2. Okay, now we have to substitute this x equals to 9 over 2 in any of the equation. So let's say if we substitute in equation number 1, 2x equals to 11 minus 5y. Now in this equation, make y the subject first because we have to calculate the value of y. So you have to make y the subject of the equation. So this will look like 2x plus 5y equals to 11, and we have 5y equals to then 11 minus 2x, and therefore we have y equals to 11 minus 2x over 5. Or it's already there, 2x plus 5y equals to 11. You can take that and then you can rearrange it and make y the subject of the equation. So y equals to 11 minus 2x over 5. Therefore y equals to 11 minus 2. The value of x is 9 over 2. Substitute that value over 5. So y becomes 11, 2 ones are 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 cancel with 2, and therefore you have 11 minus 9 over 5. And y equals to 11 minus 9 is 2, so y equals to 2 over 5. Okay, let's verify it from the calculator. Search for the equations. Let's execute simultaneous. Now you have to enter equation in this way: 2x plus 5y equal 11. X and y must be on the left side. As you can see, it is a and x plus b and y equals cn. So 2 is the coefficient of x, 5 is the coefficient of y, and equals to 11. And the second form you can enter in the calculator is 4x plus 5y equals to 20. 4 plus 5 equals 20. Press execute. So you can see here we have x equals to 9 over 2 and y equals to 2 over 5. And in decimals it is 4.5 and 0.4. Alright, let's move to the next question. Right, question number 20. Here you can see we have 0.5y, negative 0.5y and plus 0.8y. As these are the coefficients of y are in decimals and you have constants in decimals also. So what you can do here, we can do the same technique over there to make the coefficient same. So it is better to make the coefficient of x same as it is given in the integer. So to do this, what you have to do here, you just have to multiply this 3 in the first equation on both sides and multiply this 4 here in the second equation on both sides. That's your equation number 1 and that's your equation number 2. If you do that, it will become 12x minus 3 times 0.5 is 1.5, 1.5y equals to 12.5 into 3, that is 37.5. For this one, second one, 4 3 is 12x and 4 times 0.8y. So 4 times 0.8 is 3.2 and there is plus sign, so we have to write plus 3.2y equals to 8.2 into 4, that would give you 32.8. Alright. Now to do the elimination, you know that if two signs are same, as we made the x coefficient same, so it is plus 12 and plus 12. So to do the elimination, you have to change the sign of the second equation as both are plus. So you have to make this 12x negative and this is plus 3.2y, so it will become negative 3.2y. It is plus 32.8, that would become negative 32.8. 12x minus 12x cancel with each other and you have negative 1.5y, negative 3.2y. It means you have to add them with the negative sign. So negative 1.5 and negative 3.2, that is negative 4.7y equals to 37.5 minus 32.8. So this one is also 4.7. Now we have to divide negative 4.7 on both sides. So 4.7 divided by negative 4.7. As numerator and denominator are same, so we will get 1 there, but there is a negative sign also, so plus divided by minus is always minus, and therefore we have y value equals to minus 1. Now you can substitute this value of y in any of the above equations. Substitute y equals to minus 1, let's say in equation number 1. So equation number 1 is 4x minus 0.5y equals to 12.5. You can use the original form of the equation and substitute the value of y there, which is negative 1. So 4x minus 0.5 minus 1. Alright, it will give you plus 0.5 equals to 12.5. And then 4x equals to 12.5 minus 0.5. So what we did here, we subtracted 0.5 on both sides. It will give 12.5 minus 0.5, that is 12 there. And now you have to divide 4 on both sides. It will give you 12 over 4, which means x equals to 3. So the value of x is 3 and the value of y is negative 1. Let's verify it from the calculator. Okay, so we have to search for equations, simultaneous equations. Number of unknowns are 2, and now you have 4x minus 0.5, 12.5 after equal sign, 3x plus 0.8 and 8.2. So you will have x equals to 3 and y equals to -1. Okay, nice and easy. Let's move to the next question. Question number 21. So here we have 0.4x plus 3y equal to 0.6 and x minus 2y equal 4.6. So here you can make y coefficient same as y are in integer form. So you can multiply equation number 1 by 2 there, as we know that 2 is there. 2 is present there in the second equation. And you can multiply the second equation by 3 as 3 is there in the first equation. So multiply 3 on both sides. Now what will it become? 2 into 0.4, that would give me 0.8x, and 2 into 3, that is 6y, equals to 2 into 2.6, that would give me 5.2. And therefore we have in the second equation 3 times x is 3x, and then 3 times minus 2y is minus 6y, and 4.6 times 3, it is equals to 13.8, and therefore plus 6y minus 6y, as we know that the signs are different and the coefficients are same, so we can cancel them by each other without changing the sign. So it means we are doing addition there, and here if you add 0.8 plus 3, that would be 3.8x equals to 5.2 plus 13.8, that would give you 19 there, and therefore dividing 3.8 on both sides, it will give you x equals to 19 over 3.8. And if you divide 19 by 3.8, you will get 5 there. Now substitute the value of x equals to 5, let's say in equation number 2, because in equation number 2 you have all the values like x and y coefficients are in integer form. So if we substitute x equals to 5 in equation 2, rewrite the equation x minus 2y equals to 4.6 and replace x by its value, so it will become 5 minus 2y equals to 4.6. Now here we have to make y positive, as the answer must be in plus y, not negative y. We are finding positive y. So how you can make it positive y? So just shift this negative 2y to the right side, it will become plus 2y there. And then shift this 4.6 to this side, to the left side will become negative 4.6. 5 minus 4.6, that is 0.4 equals to 2y. Now to solve it further, you have to divide 2 on both sides. It is actually 2y equals to 0.4, dividing 2 on both sides, it will give you 0.4 divided by 2, and therefore the value of y would become y equals to 0.2. So x is 5 and y equals to 0.2. Let's verify it from the calculator. Press menu and go to equations, then select simultaneous. Number of unknowns are 2, and it is, you can enter the original equations coefficient, so it is 0.4x, can enter 0.4 there, 3 and 2.6. In the second equation the coefficient of x is 1 and y's coefficient is -2, and we have 4.6 there, so you have 5 and 0.2. Alright, let's start question number 22. Solve the system of equations by graphing. Here we have again two equations, x minus 2y equals 23 and 2x plus 3y equal -17. So how we can find the solution of those equations by graph? So first of all, we need to write those two equations in terms of y. Okay, let's take first equation there, x minus 2y equals 23, and make y the subject of the equation here. So to make y the subject, you have to make it positive first. So x will remain there, equals to 23 will remain there, and then just shift this negative 2y to the right side, will become plus 2y. Then shift this 23 to the left side, it will change its sign. It is plus 23 there on the right side, will become negative 23 on the left side and equals to 2y. Now to separate y, you have to divide 2 there. So if you divide this by 2 and divide this by 2, what you will get? You will get y equals to x minus 23 over 2. Now that is the subject of the equation number 1. Now here y is the subject of the equation. So from this equation we can plot the values here, plot the coordinates. So to plot the coordinates, actually to plot a line, to plot any straight line, you need only 2 coordinates. So we need to calculate only 2 coordinates here. So let's calculate it with the help of a calculator. So our y equation is like this, y equals to x minus 23 over 2. So you can substitute x value there, and now you can take any value from the range, from the given range, like from negative 14 to positive 14, and the answer must be also in the range from negative 90 to 19 to positive 19. Alright, so if I substitute, let's start with the small value. If I substitute x as, let's say 1 minus 23 over 2, that would give me negative 11. It means that x equals to 1, I am getting y as negative 11. So I can write this coordinate here, 1 comma negative 11, and I can also plot it here. 1 comma negative 11 is there. That's my first coordinate. And now I just have to make the second coordinate only. As this coordinate is at 1 there, so let's take another one at some distance. Let's take it at 5 there. So if you do 5 minus 23 over 2, okay, you have to replace x value by 5. 5 minus 23, why 5? Because it's up to you. You can choose 6 there as well, you can choose 7 there as well. So we are just calculating only the coordinates. The first coordinate is 1 comma negative 11, and now we are calculating the second one at 5, at x equals to 5, so it will give me negative 9. So I can say that it is 5 comma negative 9. So where is 5 comma negative 9? 5 comma negative 9 is there. Alright, now join these two coordinates to form a line with the help of a ruler. So we can do it like this. Alright, so this line has equation x minus 2y equals to 23. Now we have to plot the second line, 2x plus 3y equal negative 17. Alright, let's do the calculation for the second one, 2x plus 3y equal negative 17. So here we have to make y the subject again. So the first thing we can do here is to write the equation 2x plus 3y equal negative 17 and then make y the subject of the equation. So that would give you 3y equals to negative 17 negative 2x, and dividing 3 on both sides, it will give you y equals to negative 17 negative 2x over 3. Alright, so let's find two coordinates for this one as well. So here we have to do negative 17 minus 2, and for the x value you can take any value from negative 14 to positive 14, but let's start with the small value. So let's take at 1 there over 3, but it is giving us answer in fraction. Okay, so to plot the coordinate, we prefer those values who will give answers in integers. So right now you have to do it again, negative 17 minus 2, and then let's take 2 there over 3. It's giving me negative 7. So we have at x equals to 2, y is negative 7. At x equals to 2, y is negative 7. And now let's calculate the second coordinate of this one. Y equals to negative 17, negative 2x. So negative 17, negative 2 at the value of x. So calculate it at x equals to 8. Why 8? Because at x equals to 8, it will give me answer in whole number in integer. So negative 17, negative 2 times 8 over 3, that is giving me negative 11. So the second coordinate of this line is 8 comma negative 11. 8 comma negative 11. To make a line 2 comma negative 7. So 2 comma negative 7 is there. And then we have 8 comma negative 11. 8 comma negative 11. 8 and negative 11. That's here. Now join these coordinates with the help of a ruler. Alright, now we can join these coordinates to make a line like this. Here we can see the intersection coordinates are 5 comma negative 9. So x is 5. The solution is x equals to 5 and y equals to negative 9. Simple and easy. So this is the way you can solve simultaneous equations or system of equations by graphing. Alright, question number 23. Solve the following pair of simultaneous equations: x square plus 4y square equal 37 and 2x minus y equal x plus 4. So the first one is a non-linear equation. So basically we are doing non-linear simultaneous equations now. So that's your first equation, and this one, second one. What you have to do first, let's simplify the second equation. Okay, let's simplify the second one. So if we rewrite that again, and here if you bring this x to the left side, it will look like this: 2x minus x, and shift this negative y to the right hand side, so it will become positive y there, plus 4 is already there. So 2x minus x is x equals to y plus 4. Now this x is the subject of the equation, and it is coming from equation number 2. Now you have to substitute this x equals to y plus 4 in equation number 1, and this one is equation number 3. X equals to y plus 4 is equation number 3. So we will rewrite it in this way: substitute x equals to y plus 4 in equation number, because this x equals to y plus 4 is coming from equation number 2. So we have to put it in equation number 1. You have to substitute this x equals to y plus 4 in equation number 1 because it is coming from equation number 2. So it will look like this: x square plus 4y square equals to 37. That's your equation number 1. And if you replace x by its value, which is y plus 4 whole square plus 4y square equals to 37 there. Now expand y plus 4 whole square there. So y plus 4 times y plus 4, which means that y into y is y square, and y into plus 4 is plus 4y, plus 4 into y is plus 4y again, and plus 4 into plus 4, that is plus 16. So we will have y square plus 8y plus 16. Y square plus 8y plus 16 plus 4y square equals to 37. Now the next step is, alright, the next step is y square plus 4y square, 5y square, and 8y will remain as it is, plus 16 equals to 37. Then 5y square plus 8y plus 16 minus 37 equals to 0. So this will become a quadratic equation: 5y square plus 8y plus 16 minus 37, that is minus 21, equals to 0. Now we have to factorize this quadratic equation. So to factorize this quadratic equation, we are going to split this middle term into two terms. So how to do that? So you need to multiply this 5 with the last number first. 5 times negative 21. So what is 5 times negative 21? That is negative 105. 5. So keep this number here, that's the reference number. Now you have to bring this 5y square down, drag this 5y square down, and negative 21 equals to 0 by leaving some space in the middle. Why? Because we are going to break this plus 8y into two terms. We are going to split this plus 8y into two terms. How? You have to multiply the signs also, plus into plus. This will give you plus there, and then plus into minus. This will give you minus there. So plus and minus means what? Subtraction. If you have one number as with a positive sign and the other number with the negative sign, you say that it's a subtraction. So we need two numbers that subtract to give 8 plus 8 and multiply to give negative 105. So we can write it in this way. We need two numbers that subtract to give plus 8 and multiply to give negative 105. It means you have to find the factors of 105. So to find the factors of 105, how you can do that? You just have to write the factors first of 105. So we can write it in this way that 1 times 105 is equals to 105, and 3 into 3 is 9, and so it means 3 times 35, that is 105, and then 5 into 21, that is also 105, and 7 into 15, that is also 105. So this combination will work for us, 7 and 15, but you have to write 15 with plus sign and 7 with the negative sign, that is plus 15y minus 7y, because plus 15 minus 7 will give you plus 8. If you accidentally do this, that's plus 7y minus 15y, in that case you will get negative 8y there. So you have to be careful that which number you have to place with positive sign and which number you have to place with the negative signs. So plus 15 minus 7 is plus 8. So basically we here plus 15 minus 7 is plus 8, and plus 15 times minus 7 is minus 105. Now in the next step you have to group the terms. Okay, how you can group the terms? The first two terms, you have to make the group of the first two terms and the second two terms with the signs. So 5y square plus 15y, that's the first group, and from the first group you have to take a HCF in between 5y square and plus 15y. So that is 5y. In the bracket you have to write y there, because 5y into y is 5y square, and then plus sign is there, then 5y times 3 is 15y. Minus 7y minus 21, that is minus 7 there. In the bracket you have to write y and plus 3 equals to 0. You can recheck it again. Minus 7 into y is minus 7y, minus 7 into plus 3 minus 21. Then after this step we can write 5y minus 7, because 5y and minus 7, they are outside from the bracket. Y plus 3 is common in the whole expression, so you have to write it only one time. Y plus 3 equals to, then you have to make them separately equals to 0. 5y minus 7 equals to 0 and y plus 3 equals to 0. Therefore 5y, adding 7 on both sides will give you 5y equals to 7, and then dividing 5 on both sides, it will give you y equals to 7 over 5. And this one, subtracting 3 on both sides, it will give you y equals to negative 3. Alright, now we have the values of y there, y equals 7 over 5 and y equals negative 3. So we can find the value of x also by using the equation number 3, as in equation number 3, x is already the subject. So one by one, substitute y equals to 7 over 5 in equation number 3. So your equation number 3 is x equals to y plus 4, and therefore you will get x equals to 7 over 5 plus 4. Now you need to make the denominator same. So you need to multiply this one by 5 over 5, and that would give you x equals to 7 over 5 plus 4 into 5 is 20 over 5. Then x equals to 27 over 5. So the first pair of solution is x equals to 27 over 5 and y equals to 7 over 5. Now convert them in the decimals also. So 27 divided by 5, that is equals to 5.4, and y equals to 7 over 5. 7 divided by 5 equals to 1.4. All right, after this step, we have to do the further calculation because one more value of y is left. Substitute y equals to -3 now in equation number 3. So if you do that, equation number 3 is x equals to y plus 4 and x equals to -3 plus 4. So you will get x equals to plus 1. So it means that here we have x as 1 and y is equals to -3. So at y equals to -3, you're getting x equals to 1. Okay, and if you plot these equations on Desmos tool, you can see we have a circle over there and the line crosses this circle at 2 points. You can see the values. We are having the same values 5.4 and 1.4 and 1 comma -3. That's the same value we are getting in our solution also. Alright, now let's start with this tricky question, question number 24. The shape below is made up of two rectangles with dimensions as shown. The total area of the shape is 83 centimeter square and the total base length is 9 centimeter. Find the values of x and y given that they are both integers. So here from the diagram, if you look at the smaller rectangle, and if you know that how to calculate the area of the rectangle is width times height equals to width into height. So what is width there? 2x, and height is x there, that's w, and that is h. W times h will give you the area, and that is 2x square. And for the taller rectangle it is y and height is 3y. So width times h is y times 3y, and that would give you 3y square. So smaller rectangle, area equals to width times height. So width of the smaller rectangle is 2x and height is x there, which means that it is 2x square. And taller rectangles area, it must be y times 3y, width times height, width is y and height is 3y. So this will give you 3y square. Now total area, it is given in the question. You can see there total area of the shape is 83 centimeter square. So total area expression would become, as we know that the area of the smaller rectangle is 2x square and the taller rectangle is 3y square. Adding them together will give you the total area, and it is equals to, is given there in the question, it is equals to the total area of the shape is 83 centimeter square. So that's our first equation. In this way you can form the equation for the total area. Now the next is you have to use the base length information. Now look at the base. From the base, small rectangle contributes 2x and tall rectangle contributes y. So therefore, if you can write it in this way, 2x plus y, the base length is 2x and y. So 2x plus y, and it is also given that the total base length is 9 centimeters. So 2x plus y equals to 9. That's your equation number 2. Now we have to solve these equations simultaneously. So to do that, we need to first make y the subject of the equation. So here in the second equation, make y the subject, y equals to, that would give you 9 minus 2x. All right, let's make it equation number 3. And after making y the subject, you have to substitute this y equals to 9 minus 2x in equation number 1 because this y is coming from equation number 2. Now you have to substitute y equals to 9 minus 2x in equation number 1. So what's your equation number 1? It is 2x squared plus 3y squared equals to 83, and replace y by its value. So it is 3 bracket 9 minus 2x. Don't forget to put the square here on the bracket and equals to 83. Now 9 minus 2x whole square. You have to solve it separately here. Let's do it here. 9 minus 2x, 9 minus 2x. So what will it give us? 9 into 9 is 81. 9 into minus 2x is minus 18x. Minus 2x into 9 is again minus 18x. And minus 2x into minus 2x, that is plus 4x squared. Solving it further, 81 minus 18x is minus 36x and plus 4x squared. So we can rewrite it as 3 times 81 minus 36x plus 4x squared equals to 83. Then we have 2x squared, and therefore we have plus 3 into 81 is plus 243, and then 3 into negative 36 is negative 108x, and plus 3 into plus 4, that is plus 12x squared equals to 83. Solving it further, you can add 2x squared plus 12x squared together. It will give you 14x squared, and 243, just first write negative 108x and then plus 243. Shift this 83 to the left hand side. It is plus 83 on the right hand side of the equal sign, so it will become negative 83 on the left hand side equals to 0. Then we have 14x squared, negative 108x, and 243 minus 83. It's plus 160 equals to 0. Now you have to divide this whole equation by 2, as all numbers are even, so we can easily divide them by 2. So divide through by 2. So it will give you 14x squared divided by 2 is 7x squared. 108 divided by 2, that would give you negative 54x, and 160 divided by 2, that would give you plus 80 equals to 0. Now you can use the quadratic formula here to find the value of x, or you can factorize it also. So if you are good in factorization, then go for it. But if you think that factorization is difficult for you, then you can easily use the quadratic formula. So in the previous question, I have showed you that how to factorize an equation. Now I'm showing you how to use the quadratic formula. So you can solve it by using the quadratic formula. Here we need to identify what is the value of a. So the general form of the quadratic can be written in this way: ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. So a is 7, b is negative 54, b is negative 54, a is 7, and c is plus 80. And the quadratic formula is x equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Then after that step, we can substitute the values inside the formula. We already have a negative sign with b, so negative sign, then inside the bracket negative 54 plus minus square root of b square means negative 54 square minus 4. A is 7 there, and c is 80. Dividing it by 2 times 7. 2a means 2 times 7. You will have 54 there, plus minus square root of negative 54 square. It will give you the positive answer. So it is 2916 minus 4 into 7 into 80. That would give me minus 2240 over 2 sevens are 14. X equals to 54 plus minus 2916 minus 2240. That is square root of 676 over 14. And then we can do it like this: x equals to 54 plus minus square root of 676, that would give you 26 over 14. And if you are solving it without the help of the calculator, how you can solve it? The square root of 676, you just need to do the square division method here to quickly find out the square root. That's a quick technique over there. So in a square division method, how we can do it? You just have to, if you have three numbers, take the first digit 6, okay, and think about it that which two same numbers will give you the closest answer to 6. So it is 2. 2 into 2 is 4. In a square division method, you are allowed to use only squares. So 2 into 2 is 4. And then you have to do 6 minus 4, that would give you 2. You have to write that 2 there also, and 2 plus 2 is 4, leaving some space there, and just drag these numbers down, 7 and 6. Now at this place and at this place, you have to use the same numbers. So if I use, let's suppose if I use 41 times 1, that is 41, right? So if I use 42 times 2, that is 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8, 84. It means that I have to use a number which will give me 276 there. So it is actually 46 times 6. You can check it now. 46 times 6. 6 into 6 is 36. 6 into 4 is 24. 25, 26, 27. So you have 46 times 6 is 276. So it's a quick technique to find the square root of a number without the help of a calculator. Okay, so if you're allowed to use the calculator, you can use it. And then we have to do 54 plus 26 and 54 minus 26 over 14. So if it is 54 plus 26 over 14, and if it is 54 minus 26 over 14, then 54 plus 26, this is 80 over 14, and this one is 28 over 14. Now if you do it further, so this one must be 2 into 7 is 14, 2 into 40 is 80, and x equals to 40 over 7, which means that is not an integer, so not the valid answer for x. And this one, 14 ones are 14, 14 twos are 28, so x equals to 2 there. So that's the valid answer. This one is valid. All right, now here we have to find the value of y also. So you have to substitute the value of x equals to 2 in equation number 3. So y equals to 9 minus 2 times 2 there, which means 9 minus 4, and that would give you 5. So x equals to 2 and y equals to 5. As only the integer values are allowed, that's why we can't substitute x as a fraction. You can see there, find the values of x and y given that they are both integers. So you can't substitute the x as 40 over 7 or 5.7. Nice and easy. X equals to 2, y equals to 5. Alright, let's start with question number 25, a predicted question for the upcoming exam. So the line 7x minus y equals 25 intersects the circle x square plus y square equals 25. So x square plus y square equals 25, that's a circle equation. At 2 points A and B, find the exact length of the line AB, give your answers in its simplest form. We are told that line intersects the circle at 2 points A and B, and we need to find the exact length of the line segment AB. So let's dive in. We need to rearrange the linear equation first. So you have 7x minus y equals to 25. Now we start by expressing y in terms of x. So from the line equation, if you make y the subject of the equation, you need to shift this negative y to the other side because it is with negative sign. That's why we have to shift it. We always make the subject positive. Okay, so it must be positive. You can't make negative y as a subject. All right, then After this step, as we are going to make y the subject, so you have to shift this 25 to this side. It will become 7x minus 25 equals to y. And now y is the subject of the equation. Can we make x the subject? Yes, we can make x the subject also, but if you make x the subject, it will give you answer in the fraction like x equals to 25 plus y over 7. That's why it's better to make y the subject, because calculation without fraction is easy. That's why we made y the subject of the equation. This one is equation number 3. Alright, now substitute y equals to 7x minus 25 into equation number 2, into the circle's equation. So what is the circle equation? It is x square plus y square equals to 25. And if you replace y by its value, it will look like this: x square plus 7x minus 25 whole brackets square equals to 25. Then expanding the square term, so we have 7x minus 25. Let's solve it there. 7x minus 25, 7x minus 25. If we expand this, it will give you 49x square, 7x into negative 25. So that would be 175, negative 175x. And then minus 25 into 7x, again negative 175x, minus 25 into minus 25, it is plus 625. Therefore 49x square minus 175x minus 175x, negative 350x plus 625. So we can continue it from here. From this step, x square plus 7x minus 25 whole square equals 25. It will look like this: x square plus 49x square minus 350x plus 625 equals to, on the right hand side we have 25 there. So if you simplify it further, x square plus 49x square, that would be 50x square minus 350x plus 625. And this 25, if you shift this 25 to the left hand side from the right hand side, it will become negative 25 equals to 0, which means that final quadratic equation is 50x square minus 350x plus 600 equals to 0. Now you can divide through by 50. So if you divide through by 50, it will give you the simplest form there. So it will give you x square minus 7x plus 12 equals to 0. Now if you factorize this, that would give you x minus 3 and x minus 4 equals to 0. Negative 3 times negative 4 is positive 12. X into x is x square. Negative 3, negative 4 add up to negative 7x. So therefore, we have x minus 3 equals to 0, which means x equals to 3. And x minus 4 equals to 0, which means x equals to 4. Now we need to find the corresponding y values. Okay, to find the corresponding y values, you have to substitute x equals to 3 in equation number 3 there, y equals to 7x minus 25. So if we continue it from there, we have to substitute x equals to 3 in equation number 3. So that is y equals to 7x minus 25, which will give you y equals to 7 times 3 minus 25. 7 times 3 is 21 minus 25, which means 21 minus 25, negative 4. And here if you substitute x equals to 4 in equation 3 again, so y equals to 7x minus 25, y equals to 7 into 4 minus 25, y equals to 28 minus 25, which means y equals to 28 minus 25 is 3. So we have y equals to negative 4 and y equals to 3. So now the last step is to find the length of AB. So we have to use the distance formula. So you have the coordinates actually. At x equals to 3, you are getting y as -4. So we are having 3 comma -4, and at x equals to 4, you are getting y equals to 3. So 4 comma 3. Now by using the distance formula, the formula for the distance is d equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This formula comes from the Pythagoras theorem. Alright, so you have to take this one as x1 y1. Be careful that we have x equals to 3. At x equals to 3, you are getting y equals to -4. So you must have to write 3 comma -4, and at x equals to 4, you are getting y as 3. So then the next coordinate is 4 comma 3. And to find the distance between them, you have to substitute those values in this formula there. So x2 is 4 there, minus x1 is 3 whole square plus y2 is 3 there, minus y1 is again minus 4 whole square. So this will give us 4 minus 3 is 1, 1 square is 1, and 3 plus 4, 7, 7 square is 49. So d equals to square root of 1 plus 49, that is square root of 50. And square root of 50 is, you can write this in this way, 5 square root 2. 5 square root of 2. Because you can write it in this way, 5 times 5 is 25, and then 5 into 5. You can write it in this way, 5 into 5 into 2. 5 and 5 is a 25, so 25 square root is 5, so 5 will come outside, and then 2 will remain inside the square root. So that's the distance. D equals to 5 square root 2. So the exact length of AB is 5 root 2. We can write our final answer in this way, that the length AB is 5 root 2. AB equals to 5 root 2. That's the simplest form. Alright, if we check this on the graph, how it will look like on Desmos tool. Alright, if I plot these equations on Desmos, you can see here 7x minus y equal 25 and x squared plus y squared equals to 25. We can see the intersection at 4 comma 3 and 3 comma -4. The red line crosses the circle at 2 points 4 comma 3 and 3 comma -4, and the distance between these 2 points is 5 square root 2. Alright, let's move to the next question. Alright, let's tackle question 26, where we are given a cuboid and we need to find its volume using pressure equations. So let's break it down nice and clear. In the step 1, we have to use pressure formula to find areas. We know the weight is 120 Newton and the pressure on face A is 10 Newton per meter square. From the formula of pressure, pressure is force divided by area. So we can use P equals to F over A. So here we have to rearrange it to get area. Area would become force over pressure. So A equals to F over P. F is 120 there. Weight is also a force, so F is 120. And pressure is 10. Is given there. So area of face A would become 12 meter square area. Now that is the face A calculation for face A. Alright, now let's calculate face B calculation. So for face B, again we have to use the same formula, pressure equals to force over area, and we know that area is equals to force divided by pressure. A equals to F over P, and therefore you will get A equals to 120 divided by 7.5. It's there. When the cuboid rests on face B, the pressure exerted is 7.5 Newton per meter square. 120 divided by 7.5, that is equals to 16 meter square. Alright, now we have to set up two equations using given dimensions. So think in this way. Here you have x plus 1 for the face A, and its height is, this one is y there also, as this one is y also. So this one is y and this one is y also. So We know already the area of face A is 12, right? So what is area actually? Area is base into height. So base is x plus 1 and height is y. So the first equation will become x plus 1 times it by y equals to 12. Now you have to expand it. It will give you xy plus y equals to 12. And that's your equation number 1. So this is from face A, and then we have to do the calculation for face B. Now look at the face B here. You have base length as x plus 3 and height is y there. So x plus 3 into y, x plus 3 times y, and it has to be equals to 16 because we already calculated the area of face B, that is 16 there. So it is equals to 16. Now expanding will give us xy plus 3y equals to 16. So we have successfully set up the two equations. Alright, now we know we have two equations. We can solve them simultaneously. Xy plus y equals to 12 and xy plus 3y equals to 16. By using elimination method, you have to change the sign of the second equation. It is plus xy, it will become negative, plus 3y it will become negative, plus 16 will become negative. Xy cancel with xy minus xy is 0, and then it is plus y minus 3y. So plus y minus 3y is minus 2y, and this one is 12 minus 16 minus 4, and then you have to divide negative 2 on both sides, so minus 4 will remain there, and then in the denominator we have negative 2. Negative divided by negative is always positive, so that is 2 actually. Y is 2 there. Now you have to sub this y, substitute y equals to 2 in any of the above equation. Let's say we substitute it in equation number 1. It is xy plus y equals to 12. So x times 2 plus 2 equals to 12. Therefore, it will give you 2x plus 2 equals to 12. And 2x plus 2 equals to 12 means 2x equals to 12 minus 2, which means 2x equals to 10. And therefore, we have x equals to 10 over 2. And 10 over 2 means x equals to 5. Okay, now in the question it is asked that find the volume of the cuboid. So we know that volume of cuboid is V equals to length into width into height, L times W times H. This one is length, this one is width, and this one is height. So if you multiply them together, so it is x plus 1 times by x plus 3 times by y there. You know the value of x, it is 5. So you have to substitute 5 plus 1, then 5 plus 3, and the value of y is 2 there. So v becomes 5 plus 1 is 6, 5 plus 3 is 8, and 2. Now you can multiply them together. So 8 2s are 16, and 16 times 6 is 96 meter cube. Nice and easy. That's the full 6 marks sorted. Great mix of pressure, algebra, and simultaneous equations. Very GCSE style and very doable. Right time for question 27. We are given a line and a curve, and we are told they intersect at points A and B. C and D lie directly below these points on the x-axis, and we are asked to find the area of quadrilateral ABDC. So let's do this step by step. We have to set the equations equal to find the x values of intersection. Basically, we have to find the values for those intersection, this one and this one. So we equate the line y equals to 2x minus 5 and the curve y equals to minus x square plus 15x minus 41. So because both are equal to y, so y equals to y. Therefore, it will look like this: 2x minus 5 equals to negative x square plus 15x minus 41. Now bring everything to one side. It will look like this: negative x square, it will become plus x square, plus 2x is already there, and then minus 15x, bring this plus 15x to the left side, minus 5 is already there, bring this negative 41 also, so this will give you plus 41 equals to 0 as we bring all the terms to the left side. Then x square 2x minus 15x, that would be 15 minus 2 and that is 13, negative 13x minus 5 plus 41, that would give you plus 36. So we have to factorize this. We know that here we need two numbers that add up to give 13 because plus into minus is minus and minus into plus is minus. So if you factorize this, you will get x minus 4, x minus 9 equals to 0. So minus 4 times minus 9 is plus 36 and minus 4 minus 9 is minus 13. After factorizing it, we have to find the values of x equals to 4 and x equals to 9. Now we have to find the corresponding y values using the line equation. So when x equals to 4, the line equation is y equals to 2x minus 5. Therefore, it would become 2 times 4 minus 5 and that would give you 8 minus 5, y equals to 3. And when x equals to 9, so this will give you y equals to 2x minus 5, which means 2 times 9 minus 5, 18 minus 5, and that is equals to 13. So we have got points A, this one as 4 comma 3, and this one, the B one, is 9 comma 13. This one is 9 there and this one is 4. This one is 3 there and this one is 13. Now work out the dimensions for the trapezium. Since C and D lie directly below A and B, on the x-axis we can say that CD equals to the length of CD equals to 9 minus 4 and that would be 5. And height from C to A, it must be 3. So AC equals to 3. That is the height from C to A. And height from D to B length must be 13. The length of DB equals to must be 13. Now use trapezium area formula. The formula for area of trapezium is equals to half into sum of parallel sides times height. Sum of parallel sides times height. So area would become half into, so the parallel sides are AC and BD or DB. So it means 3 plus 13 times by height. Height is the length of in between C and D and that is 5. So half times 16 into 5, 2 into 1 is 2, 2 8s are 16, 8 5s are 40, 40 unit squares. That's the area of the quadrilateral ACDB or ABDC. Let's crack on with question 28. A sweet shop sells bag of pick and mix. A bag that contains 4 chocolate frogs and 3 sugar mice costs 3.69 pounds. A bag that contains 6 chocolate frogs and 2 sugar mice costs 3.96 pounds. How much would a bag that contains 2 chocolate frogs and 5 sugar mice cost? Show your working. Simultaneous equations. In a real life sweet shop context, we are given the prices of 2 different mixed bags containing chocolate frogs and sugar mice, and we need to work out how much a third custom bag would cost. So step 1 is to define your variables. Here we are going to write let F be the price of a chocolate frog, M be the price of a sugar mice. So from the question, 4 frogs You can see in the question 4 frogs and 3 mice cost 3.69 pounds. 4 frogs and 3 mice, so 4F, 4 chocolate frogs and 3 mice, 3M equals to 3.69, and 6 frogs, 6 chocolate frogs and 2 sugar mice, 2 mice cost 3.96 pounds. This one is 3.96. So 6 frogs, 6F plus 2M equals to 3.96. That's our equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay, now we are going to solve these equations simultaneously. So let's rewrite those equations there. It is 4F plus 3M equals to 3.69 and 6F plus 2M equals to 3.96. By using the elimination method, we can eliminate it. So it's easy to eliminate the variable m. You just need to multiply the first equation by 2 on both sides and the second equation by 3 on both sides. So it will give you 2 4s are 8, 8f, 2 3s is 6m equals to 3.69 into 2 is 7.38. 3 into 6 is 18f, 3 into 2 is 6m equals to 3.96 into 3 equals to 11.88. So that's your equation number 1 and equation number 2. Then we are going to eliminate the variable m there by means of subtraction. So if you are doing subtraction, you have to change the sign of the second equation. If it is plus 18f, it will become negative. If it is plus 6m, it will become negative. If it is plus 11.88, it will become negative. Plus 6m minus 6m cancel with each other. 8f minus 18f, that would be negative 10f equals to 7.38 minus 11.88. So it will give us negative 4.58, and then we have to do dividing negative 10 on both sides. It will give you f equals to negative 4.58 divided by negative 10. F would become 0.45, because when we divide negative with negative, it will become positive. So f equals to 0.45. Now you have to substitute this f equals to 0.45 in any of the above equation to find the value of m. Alright, now sub this value of f there. Substitute f equals to 0.45 in any of the above equation, let's say in equation number 1. So we can substitute f value in equation number 1 to find the value of m. So it is 4 times 0.45 plus 3m equals 3.69, and 4 times 0.45, so it is 1.8 plus 3m equals to 3.69. Subtracting 1.8 on both sides, it will give you 3.69 minus 1.8, and then we have 3m equals to 1.89, and then we have to do 1.89 dividing 3 on both sides. It will give you m equals to 0.63. Now the question asks that how much would a bag that contains 2 chocolate frogs and 5 sugar mice cost? Show your working. We have shown already. So to do this, we can calculate the cost of a bag with 2 chocolate frog and 5 sugar mice. The cost of a bag with 2 chocolate frogs and 5 sugar mice it would be 2f plus 5m, makes sense, and then 2 times 0.45 plus 5 times 0.63. That's 0.45 is the cost of one chocolate frog, and M is the price of sugar mice. So one sugar mice cost is 0.63. 5 sugar mice cost would be 5 times 0.63. So this would give me 0.9 plus 3.15 add up to 4.05 pounds. So the final answer is 4.05. That's a nice, neat 4-mark problem using simultaneous equations in a suite context. Literally great one for practicing solving and substituting with real life meaning. Here we go, question number 29. A classic simultaneous equations question involving a quadratic and a linear equation. We are given x squared plus y equal 4, y equal 4x minus 1. The step 1 would be we have to substitute the linear into the quadratic. So which one is linear? So the second one is linear and the first one is a quadratic due to the power 2 there. Now we have to substitute it. So we have to substitute y equals to 4x minus 1 into equation number 1. So let's write the equation number 1 there. X squared plus y equals to 4 and then x squared plus 4x minus 1 equals to 4. X squared plus 4x minus 1. Bring this 4 to the left side. It will become negative 4 equals to 0. Therefore, we have x squared plus 4x minus 5 equals to 0. Now you have to factorize this quadratic equation. So this will give you x plus 5 and x minus 1, x plus 5 and x minus 1, as x into x is x squared plus 5 minus 1 is plus 4x, and we have x plus 5 means x equals to negative 5 and x minus 1 is x equals to positive 1. Now step 3 is to find the corresponding y values. Substitute x equals to negative 5 in equation number 2. So this will give us y equals to 4x minus 1, which means y equals to 4 times negative 5, negative 1. Y equals to negative 20, negative 1. That would give you negative 21. So x is negative 5 and y is negative 21. Then substitute x equals to 1 in equation number 2 to find the corresponding value. So this will give you y equals to 4 times 1 minus 1, and we have y equals to 4 minus 1. 4 into 1 is 4, and that would give you 3. Y equals to 3. So at x equals to 1, we are getting y as 3. So these are our solution. The corresponding values you can see there. We have negative 5, negative 21 and 1 comma 3. These are the coordinates which intersects the curve at these two particular points. Nice and easy. Alright, I have plotted these two equations on the graph. X squared plus y equals 4 and y equals to 4x minus 1. Let's see where they intersect. The line and the curve intersect at 1 comma 3 and negative 5 comma negative 21. So these are precisely the coordinates where the line crosses the curve, because we found them by solving the equations simultaneously. So the concept is solving an equation algebraically, and intersection points is a key link between algebra and coordinate geometry. So simple, nice and easy. Let's move to the next question. Let's get into question number 30, where we have got another pair of simultaneous equations, this time with the squares involved. We are given 2x squared plus y squared equals 51 and y equals to x plus 6. Step 1, you have to substitute the linear into the quadratic. Okay, so which one is linear? The second one is linear and the first one is a quadratic. So we will write substitute y equals to x plus 6 in equation number 1. This will give you 2x squared plus, in the place of y, replace y by its value. It is x plus 6 whole square equals to 51, and then you have to expand x plus 6. So if we expand x plus 6, that would give us x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 36. That would give me x squared plus 12x plus 36. So here we will write it as 2x squared plus x squared plus 12x plus 36 equals to 51, and then 2x squared plus 3x squared is 3x squared plus 12x plus 36 and minus 51. Bring this 51 to the left side. So this will give you 3x squared plus 12x. 36 minus 51, that is negative 15, equals to 0. Now you have to factorize this quadratic equation. So we know that what we can do here, we can divide the whole equation by 3 first to make it more easy. Divide through by 3. So 3 divided by 3, it will give you 1x squared. 12 divided by 3, that would give you 4x. 15 divided by 3, that would give you negative 5 equals to 0. Alright, if we factorize this, so we can write it in this way, x and x there, as we have x squared there. Plus into plus is plus and plus into minus is minus. We need two numbers that subtract to give 4 and multiply to give negative 5. So that is plus 5 and negative 1. Plus 5 into negative 1 is negative 5. Plus 5 minus 1 is plus 4 equals to 0. Here you have x equals to negative 5 and x equals to 1. Now substitute these values of x into the equation number 2, because in equation number 2 y is already the subject. So substitute 1 by 1, sub x equals to negative 5 in equation 2. It will give you y equals to x plus 6. Therefore, y equals to negative 5 plus 6. Y equals to negative 1. So here at x equals to negative 5, you are getting negative 1. That's your first intersection coordinate. And to do it further, we will substitute x equals to 1 in equation number 2. So that would give you y equals to x plus 6, which means 1 plus 6, and that would give you y equals to 7. So we have x as 1 and y equals to 7. 1 comma 7, another intersection coordinate. These are the solution. Lovely, another 5 marker done and dusted with substitution, expanding bracket and neat factorizing. Great mix of skills here. Now let's see this question on the graph. Alright, now let's take a look at what's actually happening on the graph of this system. We have got two equations, a curve 2x squared plus y squared equals 51 and a line y equals to x plus 6. First off, notice that the green curve here is an ellipse. It's not a circle because the x squared term is multiplied by 2 there, which squashes it slightly in the x direction. Now the purple straight line is y equals to x plus 6. Simple diagonal line with a gradient of 1 and a y-intercept of 6 there. It's climbing up from left to right, crossing the y-axis at 0, 6. So what we are looking for is where the line and the ellipse intersect. And those intersection points represent the solutions to our simultaneous equations. Looking at the graph, we can see the line cuts through the ellipse in two places. One on the right side of the y-axis and on the left. Now from earlier we solved this algebraically and got x equals to 1 and y equals to 7. Look at it, x equals to 1, y equals to 7. And x equals to negative 5, y equals to 1. And look, both of these coordinates points match perfectly with the intersection points on the graph. The line hits the ellipse exactly at those two coordinates. This shows how the graphical solution and the algebraic solution match, visually confirming our work. So always remember, when solving nonlinear simultaneous equations like this, the number of intersection points between the graphs tells you how many real solutions there are. Alright, let's move to the next one. Alright, question number 31. This one's all about intersections and distances. We are told that two equations, y equal x squared plus 3x minus 1 and y equals 2x plus 5, intersect at 2 points, and the distance between those points is given as k square root 5. Our task is to find the value of k. Let's break it down. Step 1 is to set the equation equal to find points of intersection. So we set y equals to y there because y equals to x squared plus 3x minus 1 and y equals to 2x plus 5. So we can write it in this way, y equals to y, which means x squared plus 3x minus 1 equals to 2x plus 5. Then x squared, bring these terms to the left side. It will become x squared plus 3x minus 2x minus 1 is already there and will become minus 5 equals to 0, and then x squared plus 3x minus 2x is plus 1x minus 6 equals to 0. Now we have to factorize this. It will give you x there and there. Plus into plus will give you plus there. Plus into minus, it will give you minus. We need two numbers that subtract to give 1 and multiply to give negative 6. So those two numbers are 3 and 2. Plus 3 minus 2 is plus 1, and plus 3 into minus 2 is minus 6. So x plus 3 equals to 0, which means x equals to minus 3, and x minus 2 equals to 0, which means x equals to 2. Step 2 is to find the corresponding y values. Plug into the linear equation. The linear equation is y equals to 2x plus 5. So we are going to substitute 1 by 1. Here you have to substitute x equals to negative 3 in this equation. In equation 2, let's say this one is equation 2 and this one is equation number 1. So that would give you y equals to 2 times negative 3 plus 5, which means y equals to 2 into negative 3, negative 6 plus 5, and that would give you negative 1. So the values of the intersection coordinates are negative 3 comma negative 1. Now for this one, we have to substitute x equals to 2 in equation number 2. Y equals to 2x plus 5. Y equals to 2 times 2 plus 5. Y equals to 2 lots of 2, 4 plus 5. And therefore we are getting y equals to 9. So the next intersection coordinate is 2 comma 9. Now the next step, we have to use the distance formula to find the length of the line between them. Use the distance formula to find the length of the line between them. So here we have to start with this thing. The distance formula is x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So you have two coordinates there. If you look at it, we have 2 comma 9 there, and we have negative 3 comma negative 1. So if I write these coordinates 2 comma 9 and negative 3 comma negative 1, let's say this one is x1 y1 and this one is x2 y2. Doesn't matter which coordinate you take, x1 y1 and x2 y2, it will give you the same answer in both cases. So here x2 is negative 3 minus x1 is 2 square plus y2 negative 1 negative 9 whole square, and this will give you negative 3 negative 2, that is negative 5 square plus negative 10 square, and we have 25 plus negative 10 square is 100, which will give you root 125, and therefore square root of 125 is 5 root of 5. So that matches the form k root of 5, which is given there, k root of 5, and therefore the value of k equals to 5. That's your answer. Nice and easy. That's a perfect 6 marker done, combining solving quadratics using coordinate geometry and applying the distance formula. Questions like this are gold dust in exams. Make sure you know the method inside out. Alright, question number 32. Now it's over to you. Here's your chance to apply what you have just learned. A theme park sells child and adult tickets over 2 days, and your task is to find the price of each ticket using simultaneous equations. So go on, give it a try. Drop your answer in the comments, and if you like me to go through this step by step in the next video, just say the word below and I'll make it happen. Want the full worksheet with both unsolved questions for practice and fully worked solutions? Just send me a quick message on my WhatsApp. The numbers in the description below and I'll get it over to you. Before you go, if you're serious about improving in maths, then this is your opportunity. I run small focus group classes, just £4 an hour, for GCSE and tailored support right through to A level, And with a max of just 10 students per group, you'll never get left behind. But that's not all. Here's exactly what you will get when you join: 12 live sessions with full support, free revision resources, matched to your syllabus, exam style and past paper questions, topic wise practice packs, and support on exactly what you struggle with most. All that at a fraction of the cost of private tutoring. So, if you're ready to take control of your math grades and finally feel confident walking into that exam room, just message me now on WhatsApp. The number is showing on the screen. Let's make this your math success story.